Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of Desi Chale Canada. Friends, a lot of you have been asking me about what are the most in-demand professions in Canada. And obviously when you are coming to Canada to start a new life, you would not want to take up just anything, but something that will give you long-term stability and also a high pay. So if you would like to know about what are the most in-demand professions in Canada for 2019, then you must continue to watch this. Friends, before we go into the details of today's topic, I would like to request you to post all your comments related to today's topic or anything related to Canadian immigration or life in Canada in the comment section below, and I will make sure to answer each and every one of your questions. So keep those comments and questions pouring in. So the first profession to watch out for in the list of in-demand professions is that of a registered nurse. In fact, this is one profession that is predicted to be in high demand up to 2022. As a registered nurse, you would be able to choose from a wide range of settings such as administration-related activities, providing clinical care, educating Canada's future healthcare leaders, participating in policy level discussions, or conducting research-based activities. To become a registered nurse, you would have to undergo rigorous study and training, and a bachelor's degree is required for entry to practice as a registered nurse. A good thing is that internationally educated nurses also have opportunities in Canada. The second profession in the list is that of a truck driver. Canada's truck industry is booming, but there aren't enough young truck drivers to fill up the existing gaps. According to some estimates, the country could face a deficit of almost 27,000 truck drivers leading up to 2024. It is one of the most in-demand professions in British Columbia, but truck drivers are required in almost all of the provinces. To become a truck driver in Canada, you must complete a truck driver training and must also obtain appropriate licensing and endorsements. Next profession in the list is that of a college or vocational instructor. While the post-secondary system in Canada continues to grow, what makes the situation alarming is that a large part of the existing workforce is set to retire over the next few years. College and vocational instructors teach at post-secondary public or private institutions, and an instructor could be teaching anything from fashion to law or communications. To become a college or vocational instructor in Canada, you would require a diploma or master's degree combined with relevant industry experience. Next on the list of highly in-demand professions is that of a business management consultant. Canada's market is growing and becoming highly competitive with each passing day. In order to scale up their operations while staying lean at the same time, businesses hire management consultants, and the demand for professional consulting services is expected to climb rapidly over the next few years. To become a business management consultant in Canada, you would need a related degree and experience of working with different industries. You would be at an advantage if you have experience of working in technology or hospitality industries. The fifth profession on the list is that of a welder. Unlike some of the other professions where demand is increasing because of a lot of existing professionals retiring, the demand for welders is increasing because of the huge growth in manufacturing and fabrication sectors. Welders with high-level skills, and especially those who can read plans and blueprints, are expected to be in very high demand. To secure a job as a welder in Canada, you would have to complete vocational training or apprenticeship program, and you may also be required to have trade certification depending on the job and province. Next on the list is the profession of a physiotherapy assistant. A physiotherapy assistant helps people manage movement and other life skill issues resulting from injuries, diseases, or other physical and mental conditions. Also, with an aging population that wants to live a healthy life, this profession is expected to be in high demand over the next few years. To work as a physiotherapy assistant in Canada, you would require a related diploma and also some relevant work experience might be needed. Next in the list is a profession that never ceases to be in demand, and that is of a software engineer. In fact, it is expected that over the next few years, this sector will produce more jobs than there would be people available to fill them. While some of the openings will be due to existing workforce moving up the ladder, a majority of openings will be because of freshly created jobs. The maximum demand is expected to come from the computer, telecommunications, and mobile technology sectors. This is one of the highest paying in-demand professions, and to work as a software engineer, you would need a related bachelor's degree. Another in-demand and very high-paying profession is that of an aerospace engineer. The demand comes largely from the expected growth in the aerospace manufacturing sector. Also, some of the existing workforce is expected to retire or move up the ladder. An aerospace engineer could face several responsibilities, including research, development, design, installation, maintenance, or testing. To become an aerospace engineer in Canada, you would require a bachelor's degree and may also need a provincial license. The next profession on the list is that of an industrial electrician. There is huge demand for electricians and especially industrial electricians in Canada, and that demand is expected to rise manifold in the coming years. Most of the demand is expected to come from the manufacturing sector, so people with experience in this sector can look forward to getting great paying jobs. An industrial electrician is expected to perform works like installing, maintaining, testing, and repairing industrial equipment. To practice as an industrial electrician in Canada, you would need to complete vocational training or an apprenticeship. A trade certification may also be required. The last profession in the list of the top 10 in-demand professions is that of a pharmacist. The pharmaceutical industry in Canada is growing exponentially as a result of an aging population and more people coming into the country. Pharmacists educate patients and also supervise the dispensing of medications. This is a profession with one of the most highly anticipated growth curves in Canada. To practice as a pharmacist, you would need a related bachelor's degree and would also need to register with a relevant provincial authority in Canada. Apart from these, some of the other in-demand professions are aircraft pilot, psychologist, construction estimator, and veterinary technician. I hope you now know which profession would you want to go for. So friends, this was a video about the various high demand professions in Canada and the skills that you would require to possess to practice those professions. If you liked this video, then please like it and share with other people who may benefit from information given here. For more information related to Canadian immigration and life in Canada, please subscribe to Desi Chale Canada's YouTube channel. So until next time, stay tuned and let's rock.